I do not want to wait any longer than necessary. If you agree to this, you will allow us to come to an immediate resolution. I will pay you handsomely for that. That is precisely the sloughing problem, Amila. You are never thinking. You are too much of a drunken fool to think. You have fulfilled your duties as second, and will receive your payment in full. As for Danica and I, we must prepare Amila's body for cremation. Pickpocket! Stop! You robbed me of the chance to defend my family's honor. You are just as slimy as Amila. What the hell is this? What did you do? We were never the closest of brothers, as our personalities are just so different. But we were close enough. He was a free spirit, which irked my parents. I have nothing to say to you. Amila cannot remember much of the event, and should count himself lucky that he does not have to bear the memory of that terrible day. Impossible. No, Great Serpent, no. I feel hopeful for his future for the first time in so many years. I need to be alone with my brother. Are you trying to mock me? You were supposed to facilitate the duel, not scuttle it. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end. Oh! Again, I do not see how this is pertinent. You are just wasting our time. Peeling Amila off the floor of Harold's Rest. We were stumbling towards the stairs when it happened. May Amila's tormented soul finally find rest in death. It was blinding, the screams deafening. I thought the Great Serpent was there to eat us all. I have never been so terrified in my life. Do not ever attempt that again. Stop this nonsense. Someone is being attacked. Shut up. You brought this on yourself, Amila. The family name is all we Adlams have left. My parents were great philanthropists. They built schools, parks, temples, monuments. They were true prime citizens of House Varun. Amila was out of control and had to be stopped. There has been an attack! Guards! I have done more for him in 10 years than he has ever done for me in our lifetimes. Now you are simply being instigating. Good day. If that is all, you may take your leave. The Koza ruined him. Once he began living at the bottom of a bottle, everything changed. I am just exhausted by him. Give it back, or I call the guards! Oh, wait. What is this? What have you done to me? Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. Go away. Understandable. If it is a help to you, then ask what you must. What is it? I need to prepare. There is no apology grand enough to make up for nearly trading your late mother's remains to fund an addiction. That is inconceivable. What are you doing? Know your place. It is done. Great Serpent! Murder! So be it. I know. But there is no honor to be gained from dueling a weakened man. If that is the case... Guards! Guards! Did you poison me? What have you done? Tranquilize. Amila was not lying about the drink? Even if it had worked, the duel would be incomplete. I would have made sure to continue with different seconds. What are you doing here? You have fulfilled your duties as second, and will receive your payment in full. It was blinding, and the screams deafening. I thought the Great Serpent was there to eat us all. I've never been so terrified in my life. As for Danica and I, we must prepare Amila's body for cremation. My parents, maybe they were not good people, but they were good citizens. And Amila trying to sell their remains was just barbaric. Perhaps I should. What is going on? Nonsense. This cowardly trickery is beneath even you. Yes, finally. I am ready to do what must be done. Oh! Oh no! What is this? Sabotage! What is it now? It needed to happen. It needed to happen, right? He was out of control. And the episode with Mother's urn, the duel needed to happen. Farewell. Finally. I am done with you. Good luck with everything. I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amila's constant dishonors. I've nothing to say. What? That is not true. Why would she say that? Yet somehow, there was one blessing that came out of this travesty. I apologized to Amila for challenging him, and he apologized to me, and I believed him. Help! Pickpocket! No. It is better not to grow close to any of us. One of us will die, after all. I feel no joy over it, though. It is time for me to tend to my brother's body. I am sure Amila will spin a tale about his hard life. But the truth is that he has always been a miscreant and a troublemaker. My brother may as well have died years ago. The Amila walking around today is nothing like what he used to be. Life goes on, I suppose. I am causing a scene because you tried to sell Mother's urn, with Mother still in it! I was saddened by her passing, and I cannot imagine what Amila went through during that time. But how many years am I expected to take care of him? To smack the bottles from his hand, to pay the bail when he was caught stealing. Remove yourselves. We must rest. Stop. Do not say that to me. I do not believe I am. It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them to leap back into the ocean. Grot shit! I was by his side for years afterwards, supporting him. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. No jokes, Amila, please. I just want you to know that I am sorry. Help! No. I was foolish, Amila. The duel is off, and it should never have happened to begin with. I will take no pleasure in his death. However, I may admittedly feel relief. Have you anything to say for yourself? Not at all. I have served my time in the military. Amila's condition made him unfit for service. No, you are not my second. I do not see how this is pertinent to your duties. Somebody help me! Your duty as a second has ended. You served Amila honorably, and I thank you for that. Now, I'm sure you are eager for your promised payment. Peeling Amila off the floor of Harold's Rest. We were stumbling toward the stairs when it happened. I have sacrificed my entire purpose for living in the hopes that Amila would get better. And he never does. Yes. Amila was out of control. What happened here today was necessary. But I garner no joy from it. Guards! A pickpocket! Honestly, I respected him a lot. He was unbreakable, even though the world was not always kind to him. But when Father moved to strike him, who dove in front of the blows? When Mother would not feed him, who sacrificed their food? It was me. It was always me. True. I am sure this experience has been confusing for you. Perhaps that will not be necessary. I have done everything, and he has left me with nothing. Amila has shamed us for the final time. I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables. How could this be? If you are sure this will aid you. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to some mother's urn with her remains still within. The money they left us was meant to be used for donations. We were meant to make Dazra a better place. But Amila has sucked the well dry. The outsider may somehow understand you, but I do not. What? What is this? What have you done to me, Amila? Now he is just an addict and a thief. I will be putting him out of his misery. Great Serpent, give me the strength to do what must be done. Enough! I will not be having an argument over the corpse of my brother. Next time, I call the guards, and they are not kind to thieves. Help! Thief! Return at this instant! Take your questions somewhere else. I do not miss him. I do not want to kill you, Amila. I am ashamed to have ever challenged you. I am sorry. Stop it, Danica. I did nothing wrong. This tranquilizer would have only delayed the inevitable anyway. It is exhausting to constantly be blamed by him for all of his problems, while always being expected to forgive and help him when he demands. How? How could you find our home? Get out of my sight, will you? Good. Now leave me alone. Need help with anything? You do not belong here. I do not see how that is possible. Huh! I see why Anasco spoke to you. You seem a charitable soul. Enough of your taunting. This is not over. You have made some valid points. I will answer your questions. The truth is that when the duel was sabotaged, I had never felt so relieved in my life. By the Great Serpent. Ginon's breath! My word. Huh. You are not walking away with that. Good. We are of one mind. Get away from me! Right. I take no pleasure in this. But after today, what he did, he needs to be dealt with. You and Danica only serve to fan the flames. There will be another duel soon enough. What could this mean? He may put up a good fight, but I will surely be the victor. It would be, if Amila weren't a habitual liar, deceiver, and cheater. As I said before, an apology from him is less than worthless. He has apologized countless times for a decade, only to continue stabbing me in the back. Enough, Danica! They are right. The only one here with blood on our hands is me. I can hardly believe it myself. But Amelia was out of control. What happened today was inevitable, but now everything they have built is gone, and our once great fortune is nearly spent. Your duty as a second has ended. Take your payment and leave me. No! What have you done? Even still, there is no point. May Amila's tormented soul finally find rest in death. I would not have proposed the duel unless I were fully committed to it. I am well past the point of compromising. What is the meaning of this? Greetings. I was a fool, and I thank the Great Serpent that you and Danica took action to stop me. I am ashamed. Your kind is unwelcome in Dazra. I understand if you never want to speak with me again. I am disgusted in myself. This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. But know that you have only delayed the inevitable. You have helped restore honor to my family name. Thank you. What you have done goes beyond disgraceful. It is morbid, disgusting. You should be hanging your head in shame. But instead, here you are, acting like a common fool. You traitoress. You betray me. And then you lecture me. Amila was out of control. He accepted the duel and knew the risks. The damn stuff rots your brain, I swear. He has always been a troublemaker. But once the Koza took over, he went from bad to worse. It is an urn, not a vase, you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. Then where do we draw the line? If selling the remains of your deceased mother does not warrant a penalty of death, then we are living in a contemptible world. What is done is done. Amila refuses to be helped, and he is determined to take me and the family name down with him. You should not be here, outsider. I do not speak with outsiders. You will speak not of mother and father, you sloughing bastard! No shame! No shame at all! What a waste of good life that they work tirelessly to give you. I do not hate him. I do not love him either. And I can no longer tolerate him. And I can be very patient. I have put up with Amila for my whole life, for instance. It is done. How does he repay me? He steals my valuables, slanders my name, and brings dishonor on the family. Any affection I had for my brother is long dead. That was regrettable. Do not do that again. You have no right to be here, outsider. Thief! You will not get anything out of me. Yes, my apologies. You are right. Forgive my ignorance. I will answer any questions you have for me. He comes begging for money, so I gave it to him. Then he comes begging for my items to pawn, so I sacrifice them. And then he comes screaming to me that I hate him, that I have done nothing to help him. All of this for a decade now. Do not let Danica shame you. What you did was honorable. Amila accepted the duel, and you let it play out fairly. You did nothing wrong. All right. I used to take such pride in giving to the community, and in using my privileged position to help the less fortunate in the city. But I can no longer do that, as Amila has taken nearly every cent from me. Put that back. Now, an outsider. Great serpent. I am not incapable of communication. A blessing? An omen? He was funny, kind, and he always was trying to cheer me up, even if I had nothing to be sad about. The Amila you know now is not my brother. Do you truly have no shame, Amila? No shame at all. I assure you, you will be rewarded greatly if you do this, no matter the outcome, so I expect you will change your mind. I ask that you do so quickly. That is enough. I will not answer any prying questions from you. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments, for when we next meet, your shameful life ends. The duel was supposed to be fair and noble, but you and Danica twisted it. And may the great serpent have mercy on your soul, Amila. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. That damned Amila. I cannot wait to be rid of him. That is the final insult to my honor you will ever deliver. It was well earned. But now I am afraid I must ask you to leave. It is time for me to tend to my brother's body. Farewell. Apparently you are not even above selling the remains of dear mother to fund your habit! What? I am disgusted to call you brother. Leave me be. Now. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Danica, this is your betrayal. I had trusted you to guide them in how to be a second to Amila, not rope them into a scheme. You are not welcome here. Oh! It is true that the duel cannot commence until Amila acquires a second. This delay may be significant, as Amila has no one willing to aid him, including you, I suppose. You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second. You cheating bastard! Ugh! Why must you disgrace me with your presence? I've no interest in being friends with you. An alcohol made from goat milk. Amila is absolutely dependent on it, and his wife was too. It is all right, Amila. One thing at a time. This cannot be happening! Enough of your sanctimony. He knew the risks and accepted a fair duel. What are you doing? Leave this place, outsider. Good. Finally, I can begin to repair the damage Amila has done to the family name. There is nothing that could lead me to calling it off. An apology from Amila is worthless. He always falls right back into his old ways. Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times. If Danica says so, perhaps there was something I missed. Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger. Enough of this! Give it back! It would be best for all of us if by some miracle you were to drown in one of those bottles of Koza you are so infatuated with. The time has come. Amila, are you sufficiently prepared? I am sure. If everything is ready, then it is time to move forward. I will mourn the loss of my brother. The brother he used to be, at least. And I will pray that his restless soul finds comfort with the great serpent. I would lay by his side every night praying that he would not choke on his own vomit. But in the mornings when I would throw away his bottles of Koza, he would fight me like a monster. Yes, Amila was out of control. What happened here today was necessary. But I garner no joy from it. What? Unbelievable.